virtually new 3755 FL Bighorn fifth wheel here on trade at Heartland RV of Coldwater, Michigan. We sold this thing brand new months ago, not even a year, and it's treated the folks well. We've provided good service to them and everything. Nothing wrong with it. They just simply decided they wanted to go toy hauler. They wanted to take their bikes, and this didn't fit their needs, so they swapped this out for a Vengeance Touring Edition fifth wheel toy hauler here at Heartland's. So what you're looking at is a virtually new used fifth wheel of a very high caliber and echelon, and I'm going to kind of touch on the high points as we go through here. All true high gloss exterior, easy push button power awning like you'd expect. It does have a full length LED light strip, by the way, just simply don't have that turned on currently. Underbelly is fully enclosed, forced air, heated, insulated. All of your baggage doors are going to be very easy access. You'll see that they're all just truly one-hand operation here, and they're self-supporting, so you don't have to juggle them open on top of your head. Even the underbelly cavity here has forced air heating. We have a separate outside entertainment system here to control your outdoor stereos as compared to the inside ones. And I love where they put their leveling system right here. It's just very easy to access as opposed to having it buried within some of the baggage stores you tend to find things. You'll see that not only does this have rubberized flooring here in the basement space, but we also have tie downs to keep big cargo secure. This has a, I mentioned auto leveling system. This is a 6-point push button automatic leveler. It's about as easy as they come. Now this is a pretty big girl. I really don't want you towing this unless you have the right 3/4 ton, which is very heavily equipped, and really preferably a 1 ton. The front storage area here is exceptionally large, far larger than you tend to see in this class. I brought my battery out to hook up and found they had wired this thing up with a massive, like, I don't know, double battery system or something. I see they actually have dual breakaway switches here, or disconnect switches rather. So they obviously had this thing, wired up with the maximum possible battery reserve for dry camping. What I want to say, docking station is fully enclosed and privatized over here. So, you can get to like your gray tank valves and stuff like that where, some kid walking through the park can't possibly touch them. You have a little outside shower here for quick cleanups, and you see that you actually funnel your hoses up through there, and then you can simply lock them behind this slam latch door here so that people walking through can't get to them. And it's little detail stuff like this that I like in these. They put these little rubber grab things here, and I don't know the technical name for it. I guess we're going to call it wipe seal grabbers. I still don't have a good name for it. Anyway, the whole idea here is on a big extra tall slide like this. Sometimes you'll notice on some fifth wheels where the slide the seal sort of buckles in like that and doesn't get fully extended. These grab it and make it start folding out sooner so that you get full extension and a better quality seal on that. You're going to see bigger tires on aluminum wheels here on a better suspension. This being a Bighorn, it's always been one of Heartland's flagship lines. Now, it is this space right here that separates the men from the boys. The 3755 has been our most popular front living room from Heartland, but our biggest selling Bighorn because of all this outside storage space. Front living rooms traditionally do not get good storage space, so they actually elevated the rear bedroom to bring you that double full pass-through storage. This is a 8-foot wide coach. You're going to get tons of storage space there. So you have twin 4x8 cavities effectively, fully laminated, fully walk-on roofing. So this is easy to maintain. This is easy to do seasonal work on, things like that. Let's see, spare tire stows back here. And it's actually a lot easier to get to than a lot of them. You don't have to like crawl under or use like this jack crank system or anything like that. Let's step inside for you real quick here. I say real quick, there's a lot to cover inside of the RV as well. It's worth mentioning this does have 4 entry steps, not 3. So it is easier than quite a few to get into. Now, right when you walk in, one thing I like is you don't see a control panel. You're going to see nothing but finished hardwood cabinetry, and this is all hardwood, not just the doors but the stiles as well. This is also hardwood. This is not a sticker wrap or anything like that. So you walk in, you've got all your light switches in one spot, all very good quality bright LED lights. Look at how quickly that lightens up. Even here in the middle of the day, it's very powerful and effective. Let me back up to really kind of like if you walk out of your bedroom in the morning, here's where you're going to start. You're going to come into your kitchen area. Now, what I love is how they have their dinette set up. And really, it's something that they just almost blatantly stole out of a diesel pusher motorhome. This is set up to be like a couple's dining table, 2 permanent chairs. This table, you see that line in the middle, this does extend. There is a hidden leaf in there. And you have 2 fold-away hardwood chairs that can stow in one of several extra large closets in this floor plan. So if you do have guests or kids or something like that that are coming over, you do have space to put them. You're going to find, just like right here in the kitchen, we have this ceiling fan here to move some air around, like if you just want to open windows. But if you're cooking like crazy, they put a big max air vent fan over here in the kitchen area so you can't exhaust heat while you're cooking. While we're standing here, we'll touch on parts of the kitchen. Big storage underneath here. This little disc, by the way, is actually the hard surface sink cover for the bathroom. They just had stowed it in an out-of-the-way location. And again, just like a motorhome, notice that full solid surface countertop over the oven. It gives this a full flush mount location here. They did a little cooking in here, nothing major. The microwave is upgraded convection, and I don't think they use that a whole heck of a lot. That's pretty darn clean. Again, all hardwood, everything's made to last, and all hidden hinge cabinetry. So this is designed to last as long as possible and look as clean and seamless as possible. So you don't see a lot of mechanisms around here. Big pantry, and this is next to the slide out here. Left a little bag of flour in there. How about that? But big pantry here from floor to ceiling, so you have maximum storage possible. Yeah, it's a little tall to get up here, but at least they gave you the option. At least it's there and it's open. Now, the 3755 was one of the very first front living rooms to market with a forward-facing seating area. We have a single recliner here that faces right toward this big, 50-inch Samsung name brand high-definition flat screen here. You see we've got the twin sofas on each side surrounded by as large of windows as possible. Now, all of your windows have these cool little roller shades. Well, here we go. We have both a night section and a day section. But that's all there is to it here. Oops, when they're not hooked on anything, they just roll right up. And notice that even the windows and the sides of the slide out do open for ventilation. And for spotlighting, they give you easy little switches like that. So if someone wants to just sit here and read a book, easily done. Full residential padding under the carpeting. This is a 50 amp coach, and you'll see the second air conditioner mounted right here. They're dual centralized air conditioners. I have to check. I can't remember if this is a 28,500 BTU central air system or 30. Either way, it's ridiculously more powerful than common fifth wheels. Your fireplace down here is an electric space heater. So if it's spring, fall camping and you don't necessarily need to kick on the furnace, you can just kick this on here and use the electricity you've already paid for instead of the propane that you're going to have to pay additional for. Also worth mentioning, nice little Samsung Blu-ray player here. And because they don't have a traditional RV all-in-one DVD CD unit, that's why you have a separate outside stereo for individual indoor-outdoor dual zone entertainment. Let me spin us around here real quick, just to give you a nice quick passing look. I love that massive window next to that single recliner. Did you guys notice that? Huge window that opens for some excellent ventilation there as well. Now the chair turns. I simply have not shifted it from its shipping space, but it's actually something I want to mention. These two dining chairs were strapped down to the floor right here. There's actually, you might see these little silver grommets. I don't know if you're picking that up. They had strapped everything down for transit. They moved it right. They didn't let stuff bounce around. They didn't take anything to chance, you know. Coming down here, so here's your primary look at the kitchen, and you get to see a lot of storage space going on in here. We looked at the little cabinets overhead over this direction. Now this is like a full residential style GE, roughly 23-24 cubic foot refrigerator freezer. A big fridge in most RVs is 10 or 12 cubic foot. This is literally double that at least. We looked at the hardwood chairs and whatnot. Let's look at the extra little storage space over here. Check this out. All of the original owner's manuals and everything in that handy bag right there. We give our customers this nice, green leatherette type bag to keep all of their stuff organized and in one handy spot. They kept that all organized. In my experience, people who keep track of owner's manuals keep track of their RVs. Looking at this, I thought one of these was going to be around here. This is a touch-operated, like, remote control system for awnings and slide-outs and all kinds of stuff. Those do quite a bit right there. Notice the extra twin sets of outlets right here. You could use this like a griddle station, margarita station, coffee maker, cell phone, laptop chargers, whatever you need. And this is just all bonus space up here. If they left this wide open and just looked pretty, it wouldn't bother you at all. But they added all that shelf space there for maximum storage. And again, the fit and the finish on 90-degree corners like this is exceptionally tough with the speed with which they move through the factories. But you see, in a Bighorn, they get it right. We're gonna step back here. Now, what's neat about this, the bathroom is on the lower deck of the fifth wheel. You have an exceptionally tall shower. I don't think the Guinness World Record holder for world's tallest man would even have to worry about hitting his head in there. You have very exceptional head space. Great medicine cabinet there. We saw that under the kitchen sink there was a full hard surface cover for in here as well. So not only do you have solid surface kitchen counters, but bathroom as well. 50-inch residential walk-in shower, so there's none of that big step-up nonsense. And of course, a porcelain foot flush stool, which is pretty much a given at this level of product, at this luxury tier, but I still like to mention it. Another one of these giant windows like we saw next to that recliner here. So, you know, if you have this parked where you get some scenic views, even with the day shade down, people can't see in right now, but we can see out, have privacy, and still get light in our RVs. Now, what's interesting, all that outside storage is under here. This is an elevated rear bedroom, which is highly, highly uncommon. And this, I'm not going to tell you that there's no one else that has ever built it, but this is the only one of which I'm aware. And again, one of our very best-selling front living room fifth wheels. Now notice again the quality of the lighting used in here. Even with a bright window wide open, the lights kick on and still make it even brighter in here. This whole thing is one giant slide that is nothing but bedroom storage. It's just an exceptional amount of storage. Now what's awesome, the engineering that went into this, allow me to close these, just give you a quick peek here and then I'm going to close these up. One thing I want to show you, I had someone ask me one time, they said, hey, well, I mean, if this is a slide and the bed's in a slide, then there's not enough room in here for them both to slide together. But check this out, when they come together, this actually pushes back and recesses. Now, when you get to your destination, you have those little handles. You actually pull the drawers back out to you. This is the recessed lower drawers here. Those are very common in most fifth wheels. However, to make the storage easier, the folks at Heartland did allow you, at your discretion, to pull that forward to make it easier to reach. RCA brand TV back here in the bedroom space. That's about a 32-inch high-def flat screen. And notice I haven't mentioned any off-brands. I've mentioned Samsung, a Samsung Blu-ray player, a GE refrigerator, RCA electronics back here. None of this is, you know, off-brand type stuff. All of your fascia also full hardwood. I do want to mention that just because I haven't overtly stated it yet. Now, the big rear window here is something I love. A lot of manufacturers are going to put like cabinet space back there. There's nothing wrong with storage, but remember that they don't need to because this whole slide out is storage. So they left that open for light and airiness. Again, that dual centralized AC unit, you're going to see the other air conditioner back here. You know, you have a twin vent system all the way down. You have maximum airflow is kind of what I'm getting at. This is a 70 by 80 king bed. King sheets will fit this. So you get a larger, more residential bed space here. This extra closet is also contained within the bed slide out. So you almost have a bedroom super slide going on here with a closet plus the bed on this section. Now, as we turn over this way, you'll see a Dyson handheld vacuum cleaner right there next to a giant either additional wardrobe closet or washer-dryer prep closet. This can be anything you want. And here is one of those folding chairs I was telling you about. When guests come over, fold that out, throw it by the dinette after you've extended it, and now you have either a 2-person or 4-person dinette. These, by the way, are very lightweight. They recharge right here on the station, and they work very well. It is a Dyson after all. Give us a call, learn more. I don't expect this one to last too awful long, just because this is an extremely popular model, and finding one like this that's basically new for used money, it's not going to last here very long. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping. Well, I don't know if this is happy camping. happy RVing. Enjoy your luxury living lifestyle. Take care, guys. Have fun.